Hi everyone, this is Kashif Manzoor with a new podcast of this week, and we are going to cover today our most important topic of the time, that's digital transformation. And I thought today to discuss the basics of digital transformation because I believe even it's better or good for me to start from the basic understanding of the digital transformation. So I named it What is Digital Transformation? And as we know, digital transformation is imperative for all businesses, from small to the enterprise or even whatever the large organizations. This message is coming very loud and clear from every keynote, panel discussion, article, or study related to how businesses can remain competitive and relevant as the world becomes more digital. And if you search on Google, that's the top term being used everywhere across the corner, each boardroom, each meeting room, and in each organization. What's not clear to many business folks is what digital transformation means. Is it just a catchy way to say moving to the cloud? Or what are the specific steps we need to take? Do we need to design new jobs to help us? And these jobs can create a framework for us to go for digital transformation or hire a consulting or a vendor service company. What parts of our business strategy need to change? Is it really worth it? So all these are the questions everywhere keep coming in our mind. And even as to go to the basics, I thought let's start with the definition, keeping in mind if we don't know what we are trying to achieve, then how do we know how to get there? And I will quote the famous Greek philosopher Yogi Berra's quote: if you don't know where you are going, you will end up someplace else. I will just rephrase or repeat it. If you don't know where you are going, you will end up someplace else. So that's why the only objective for today is to digest what is digital transformation. And as we are aware, there is a great deal of hype everywhere about digital transformation, and the term is often used but rarely defined in terms of different places or on the different presentations or on the articles. And even some of our folks feel the term digital transformation has become so widely used, so broad, that it has become unhelpful. And even you may not love the term, but love it or not, the business mandates behind the term. This is what we are observing everywhere. To rethink old operating models, to experiment more, to become more agile in your ability to respond to customers and rivals aren't going anywhere. So these are the challenges, or these are the things which are not going anywhere. So it's mean we need to understand and focus on the basics. As we can assume, digital transformation will look different for every company, and that's what personally I believe it, that it can be very hard to pinpoint a definition that applies to all. However, in a journal terms, how we define the digital transformation as the integration of digital technology into all areas of a business, resulting in fundamental changes to how businesses operate and how they deliver value to customers. Beyond that, it's a cultural change that requires organizations to continually challenge the status quo, experiment often, and get comfortable with failure. Now, let's dive into some of the formal definitions curated from different sources, and I will try to mention the sources on the show note of this podcast on otechtalks.tv. Digital business transformation is organizational change through the use of digital technologies and business models to improve performance. This is defined by the Global Center for Digital Business Transformation. And now we will go to second our definition source. That's everyone goes on the Wikipedia, and that's just to give a overview on that one, that how the updates are done on the Wikipedia. And they name it digital transformation. DX is not necessarily about digital technology, but about the fact that technology which is digital allows people to solve their traditional problems, and they prefer this digital solution to the old solution. The transformation stage means that digital usage inherently enable new types of innovation and creativity in a particular domain rather than simply enhance and support traditional methods. And in a narrow sense, digital transformation may refer to the concept of going paperless or reaching a digital business maturity, affecting both individual businesses and whole segment of society such as government, mass communications, art, medicine, and science. Now we'll head to the third source as per Gartner. The digital business transformation is the process of exploiting digital technologies and supporting capabilities to create a robust new digital business model. So if we will conclude these three sources, we can see the digital transformation is the process of using digital technologies to create new or modify existing business processes, culture, and customer experiences to meet changing business and market requirements. This reimagining of business in the digital age is digital transformation. That's quite comprehensive to cover all the process. Use of digital technologies, creating a new or modifying existing business processes, culture, customer experiences, how the new generation or the millennials or Z or all will interact to the business processes, and what is the market requirement. So reimagining in the age of in the digital age for is called digital transformation. That's the definition of what is digital transformation. And another, when I was doing some research, I got two more terms, and today my objective is let's clarify also those two, which is similar to these terms, which is sometime we heard from different people by using of these terms, which is digitization or digitalization and digital transformation. So we already covered the digital transformation. Now we'll just go spend next 1-2 minutes on digitization and digitalization. So according to Gartner's IT glossary, the digitization is the process of changing from analog to digital form. A definition, maybe if you disagree with that, but there are many examples of digitization in enterprises to do, as there have been for many decades. Converting handwritten or typewritten text into digital form is an example of digitization, as is converting the music from an LP or video of a VHS tape. Now, how we will translate into the enterprise context? Digitization is important both for dealing with analog information as well as paper-based processes, where paper-based is nothing more than a metaphor for analog. It's important to remember, however, that it's the information you are digitizing, not the process. That's where digitalization will come in. So it's the information itself to digitize it. And on the digitalization, as Gartner it says, digitalization is the use of digital technologies to change a business model and provide new revenue and value producing opportunities. according to Gartner. It is a process of moving to a digital business. That's the definition on the digitalization. I know I'm not going to academic definition because my idea was on the context of from digital transformation. So we can say digital transformation is beyond digitalization. And we will go back again, our conclusion on the term of digital transformation is the process of using digital technologies to create new or modify existing business processes, culture, and customer experiences to meet changing business and market requirements. This reimagining of business in the digital age is digital transformation. So that's the definition from a context of what is digital transformation, and my whole purpose of was to go to the basics. And what I'm looking forward in the future is that I will be focusing more on digital transformation, why it is important. There are so many questions on that one. Why it's important, what are the myths on digital transformation, what are the frameworks are available, how the companies are doing it, what are the success stories on it. But that's all is for future, and we're going to start this journey to learn and share on digital transformation with the concluding remarks of Greek philosopher Yogi Berra. If you don't know where you are going, you will end up someplace else. Thank you so much for listening Tech Talks today's session. Look forward for your comments, reviews, suggestions for the future topics, and let's start learning and sharing with each other. Social learning. Thank you so much.